Hi everybody, my name is Kat and I am writing a book in 30 days and sharing how I'm doing it and more writing tips. I was doing this it's partly inspired by NaNoWriMo, which ends today. Yikes! I hope everybody's doing great with their books. So I get to create some words today. That still gets to happen. But I wanted to come on and share where I'm going to go today. So I'll let you know where I'm going today. I have been watching this ridiculous show series on Netflix. I don't want to get in the weeds about it. It's really bizarre. And I'm watching Wednesday too, which is great. Okay. And what is really interesting is backstory. So where I'm going to go with my own writing today is backstory. And I want to say I'm loving, but then there's some things that are just so ridiculous with this show that I don't love at all. But it's interesting to note how they are using backstory to create suspense. Really to create suspense, create misdirection. And so that's a place you can go to if you're searching for like, what else can I write about? I hear that from my readers. I'm like, I think I'm done. We still get to create another like 20 or 30,000 words. So where do we find the words? What else is there to say? What other effects can we create? And so backstory is really, really cool. And so I'm just going to talk about this ridiculous show and what they're doing and what it's inspiring me, how it's inspiring me, which is, so, just giving a little bit of backstory at a time to keep the reader, the viewer engaged, and just revealing a little bit more of the character motivation the deeper we get into the book or the show. And how you can use the little bit of backstory. You can be very strategic about that backstory to create misdirection, right? So to think that the reader makes certain assumptions that may or may not be true, create misdirection, and also creating suspense, because we're like, well, we're putting this piece, this puzzle together so that we can understand this character better and really understand what's happening. And we're trying to figure out how all these little pieces fit in together so we can get a whole picture. But by only giving us a little piece of the puzzle at a time, we create all kinds of assumptions, which is like life, right? Like we make up stories about other people all the time until we get to know them better. So it's just really interesting. It's a fun thing to play with as a writer. And I think you can even do it. Yeah, you would absolutely could do it with nonfiction and memoir writing as well, right? Just giving being intentional about the information you give to the reader about the character to help them understand the character, but also to create suspense and to get the reader's imaginations firing off in all kinds of places before things are eventually resolved. So I'm going to be playing with backstory today. I invite you to play with backstory and have fun with it. Like really, it almost makes the reader complicit in the storytelling, because by giving the reader just a little bit of information about character and character motivation, the reader starts to make up all these stories about the character. And then they find out that it's true or it's not true, or how did they get that completely wrong? So it's a really fun game for both the writer and the reader. So I invite you to go there today or another day. That's where I'm going today. Really excited about that, actually. So I hope that serves you. And, for those of you participating in NaNoWriMo, one more day. Good luck, friends. And for the rest of you, I hope that this is giving you some extra momentum, extra juice, extra motivation and inspiration to write your books through to completion. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Have a powerful writing day.